What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. I am continuing my recording binge, trying to play catch up with, my equipment being down for the past almost week, and I'll be checking out another episode of The Sopranos. Gonna be checking out episode 10. Last episode, found out Christopher was okay, and Tony and Pussy hunted down the prick that survived, but not for very long. Again, I just wish they would have made him suffer a little bit more. At the end of the day, though, he's gone, and on to bigger and better things. The only thing I'm really curious as to what may happen is that whole 3 o'clock thing that Christopher was talking about being out of surgery. Is that going to come up again, or was that just like a joke for the episode? Who knows, but either way, I'm pumped to get back into another episode. So before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Season 2, Episode 10 of The Sopranos.
You have to be absolutely 110% sure this is who you saw.
I heard gunshots, but I thought it was kids with firecrackers.
Thank you, Mr. Arthur.
So this guy was a witness to the execution?
May I ask who the dead man was?
Just a poor kid got hooked up with the wrong crowd.
Well, if they're talking about who I think they're talking about, yeah. Not just some poor kid. But crap, looks like there was a witness.
Mommy, no!
Don't feel bad for this prick.
Hey, what's the matter? You lost? My little guy was a real cadet at his age.
Bitch.
What do you want to talk about? Vic Barone? Well, as long as the two of you are happy.
Oh. That took me too long to get.
You pay the tonnage, and you charge your townships a little extra for the pickup, that's all. You know, you're like the old woman who's got a Virginia ham under her arm, and she goes around crying because she's got no bread.
I want a rate.
I don't see what he says.
Yeah.
Did you shut all the lights?
Yeah.
In the kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was talking about having another kid.
Why the sudden burst of fatherhood?
Can you say anything without it being sarcastic?
Fatherly support is absolutely linked to a boy's later capacity to manage frustrations.
Somebody needs to teach that kid some street smarts. Not to be a sucker. I don't want another Christopher on my hands.
Does he really feel bad?
No, I want another 14 gross to the model number 4784.
Well, that. He's never getting paid anyway.
They gotta be all red.
Davey, how we doing with that book's airline tickets?
Want to raise a red flag with the travel agency? Yeah, but all of a sudden I'm ordering all this weird shit. I mean, picnic coolers, Ramlosa water.
Get on the fucking horn and order. Unless you're ready to pay us the principal you owe us.
Oh, he's not going out of business. He will be soon.
Oh. What's the matter?
Spider.
It's okay. Come here.
No way.
Oh, come on.
Some man here to see you.
Oh.
The police.
Uh-oh.
Warrant. How do you say it in fucking Polish? But if you don't have a warrant, could you get the fuck out of my house? Because I'm kind of busy.
Dad?
AJ, take the back board out of the cabana. I'll be down in a couple minutes.
So those were those FBI guys that were here before. And what do they want?
What?
Oh, man. Come on, you guys had a nice bonding moment. Don't give him any info.
Other than that, I haven't seen Tony in a while.
You mean besides the night Tony capped the Bevilacqua kid? He was spotted, Sal. So don't go pulling my taffy. Did you know about this?
No.
If you knew Soprano was planning something.
Well, there was someone else with Tony the night he shot the kid up. A quote-unquote husky accomplice. I'm gonna decide to believe you, okay? But here's what you're gonna do for me. I want to hear Tony's voice on tape, Sal. Get me Tony on tape talking about this murder.
If they had enough to pinch you for, there'd be bars between us right as we speak.
Are we gonna go?
Did you say you'd go?
Please. All right. This is some bad shit here.
What's up, Anthony?
How did this happen? Midlife crisis? You can talk to me.
Fencing meet.
All right, next week, my house girls will tie up the loose ends.
Okay. Christine, I'm so glad you stayed behind.
I kind of wanted to. Eric is going to college, and maybe it's better for his grades he doesn't have a car.
I wish it was Meadows. She wants to go to Berkeley.
She got denied from Berkeley, though, right?
My brother, artist with wallpaper, the only one you trust with your Brunswick and Fields.
You have a beautiful house here.
Oh, thank you. Not that it couldn't use a little freshening up. Do you have a card, Vic? Or?
Yeah, sure. It's nice meeting you.
Oh, you too. And I'm going to call about the wallpaper.
Don't even think about it. She's married to Tony Soprano.
Easy, buddy.
David, are you down there?
Be right up. Fix your light bulb, that's all. It glares out the one ball when I rack.
The thing about doing that in general is terrible, but your own home for your family to find you?
You're the best. You're the best.
I did not need to see this. Richie's ass just... What a cut.
Richie. Oh, Richie.
Oh, quite the transition between pistolas.
Should be you. What are you trying to say, Janice? That's not part of it. How can you think of shit like that during sex? You're not in the moment. I gotta be loyal. Without that, we crumble.
Man, like, respect on Richie. Like, obeying the hierarchy. This freaking rat whispering into his ear, just giving him bad ideas.
Well, I think of that jacket I gave your brother.
Oh, the jacket again.
If you need something, call. I'll bring it up.
Are you smoking marijuana?
Alright, it was brief. Brief appearance. Are we dreaming about a certain wallpaper person?
To a story. And if they do have something, why the ain't they talking to you? Give them time. They will.
Not good.
Oh, my kids, I will cut you. Just tell me.
Take it easy, Tone. It's fixable.
Did you see anybody? Did you see another living soul?
No. Don't worry. No, me a bump on the road. Oh, you're beautiful.
Maybe you should lamb chop it for a while, huh?
Lamb chop it.
I'm opening my mail, and it's a lawsuit. It's a fucking lien on the building. They're gonna close me down.
Davey, not now, okay?
Get the back in your fucking hole.
Not for nothing, man. You did it to yourself.
Don't worry about this witness, T.
Over. O truam.
Dave's been even more preoccupied than usual lately.
I mean, it's busy.
He can't sell the business without me, or he would have gambled it all away by now.
It was so nice to meet your brother the other day. He seems like a very interesting person.
Vic's a doll. The dream was your subconscious telling you want to have him wallpaper your dining room, that's
Yeah,
all.
I knew she was dreaming about that dude. Wasn't a wallpaper dream, though, that's for sure.
Fenwick Rod and the Penn International Reel.
Thanks.
What are you doing now?
You want to go fishing now?
Nah. I figure we'd, see a movie or something, get some pizza.
We're just going to the mall. We go there sometimes.
And do what?
Yeah, I definitely remember those days.
Yeah, my girl did the same thing. At his age. Boys and girls, always in a group.
Him going to the mall with a group that bothered you. Wasn't it that he was going to the mall instead of going to the movies with you? It's bittersweet, this period. You're glad that they're growing up, but you're sad to lose them.
I could be going away. For a very long time.
Another vacation?
I could be going to the camp for the rest of my f***ing life. And I'm not supposed to discuss it with my psychiatrist? Give me life, give me the f***ing chair, whatever they want.
I've never seen you like this.
Like what?
Scared.
You motherfuckers.
Calm down.
Maybe we should stop.
Nothing.
This is the FBI, Tone. Local cops. You buy them a Christmas tree, they'll give it to the grandmother. Just tell me, T. What do you want me to do?
Just let me think.
Yeah, pretty sure they'd have him in witness protection. given the guy he would testify against.
What are you doing here?
Could ask you the same question.
It's my store.
I remember when you transferred into 10th grade from Baden-Baden.
He caught you up at Garrett Mountain. They had you barricaded in your old man's car, and I whipped that rock and hit that guy in the eye.
Don't reminisce on me.
You just did it to him.
Now, besides, if you would have won, I'd be the one crying the blues, right?
What's the end?
You're not the first guy to get busted out. This is how a guy like me makes a living. This is my bread and butter.
He's a swimmer?
Oh my God, that was so exciting. He couldn't make it. Oh, he called. He had a very important meeting. He'll be here next time. This is the last meeting.
Got a safe?
Yeah, why?
Bug out bag. Emergency funds.
It's a little over 400K in there. I want you to hold it for me.
Was it Saul Goodman?
This witness can't remain nameless forever.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, this is like the original Saul Goodman right here.
Don't you got school tomorrow?
So?
He's playing Dreamcast? Damn, that's old school.
Did you hear me?
And a very short-lived system.
I hope you apologize to him.
For what?
Tony.
The swim meet.
Something I had to do.
To be fair, he always has a lot going on, but this is pretty serious.
Yeah, I said I'd try to be there.
What is with you, Tony?
You know what? Leave me the alone. I'm exhausted. I'll make it up to him in the swim meet.
You!
What's wrong with you? Hey.
Oh my God, you scared the shit out of me.
What's going on?
With what?
Whatever. I don't know. What's going on? Do you know that I love you?
Yes.
Everything I do, and everything I've done, and everything I will do, it's all for you and your brother. You know that. And I know you think I'm a hypocrite.
I'm going to bed. Sometimes we're all hypocrites.
So, how are you guys doing? Anybody ready for another sandwich?
You ought to go into business with those.
Oh, stop it.
Thank you, no, Mrs. Camilla.
So, listen, we were talking about the powder room. Do you have a minute to take a look at it now? I could kind of use some input.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's a lot for the eye to handle in such a confined space.
Relax, guys.
Oh, Jesus. No, I'd never felt like this before. Maybe not in years. Maybe never.
Me too. It'll never happen again.
No, of course not.
Apologize.
Hey, just like Meadows said, everyone's a hypocrite.
You know how that little boy loves you? We cannot let him
Hey,
do
I
this.
haven't seen him in a couple episodes.
Wanna try
Is he
to
still
run your
under
lights
house
on the
arrest?
I don't wear that shit. Thank my nephew for the stuff.
Your nephew? This shit comes from my end. This Catino bastard is like a license to steal. And what's he throwing your way? Bugats. You and I both know he's got to go.
That's my nephew you're talking about. How dare you in my own home?
Another hypocrite. Don't talk about my nephew that way.
I left my brother's house one night.
Only I can have him whacked if I wanted to. So she got into both. I could have sworn a previous episode she got denied from Berkeley.
Accepted at Berkeley, accepted at NYU, waitlist Columbia, Penn I didn't make it, Bowdoin I didn't make it. Thanks, Grandma.
See, I wouldn't have an issue with her if all like her scenes were that brief. I will say she has been a very minimal factor this whole season, essentially. No complaints.
Hey, what happened this morning? And I just wanted to say again that
Oh, please, please. It was a crazy thing.
since Jill, there hasn't been anyone to even talk to, you know?
Oh, I know. You and I would have a chance to talk, and maybe, on your lunch break or something.
It's a dangerous game.
Yeah, I will talk to you tomorrow then. Bye-bye.
Who was that?
There's nobody there. Wallpaper man.
She's not a dumb kid anymore. She picked up what you were selling. Oh, we got the witness. We got a drive-by? Figure out who he is?
The victim has now further been identified as Matthew Bevilacqua, a Soprano family associate.
Fuck, give me that. Involve a high-ranking mafia member.
Oh my God.
Where's that detective's number?
Oh, he's gonna go against what he said initially. I was wrong. It was not Tony Soprano. But not for nothing. He ID'd him. He's never seen Tony's picture in the paper.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, I'm glad you called me. My sister's been worried sick about you.
I screwed up, Vic. I screwed up really bad this time.
How much did you lose? How much? How much did you fucking lose?
50 bags of ziti? Or boxes of ziti?
I have to go chapter 11, and then the liquidators will come in and they'll pick through the bones.
Davey, don't tell me you blew Eric's college fund. Well, I'm paying for that kid's education.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's not doing it for you.
I got involved with some bad people. All right? Yeah. Tony f***ing Soprano. Like, you got no idea what dead eyes means until you face these people. Your bathrobe and your flip-flops.
Yeah, the guy's wife you just hooked up with?
Hello?
It's over, Skip.
What do you mean?
You know that other party who said he saw something that we know didn't happen? T?
Smart man.
Yeah.
Sleep well, my friend.
You seem relieved.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what happened.
You don't?
What's that supposed to mean?
She thinks he had something to do with it. Changing his mind.
I bring all this on myself. I mean, that's what you keep telling me.
Yes, I suppose it is.
And I'm feeling pretty good about it. So I don't need any more psychiatry today.
Toodle freaking ooh. As she once put. Hey, Beansy.
Your license and registration, pal.
Why? Because I'm a paraplegic?
My idea was for you to donate it to the Spinal Cord Injury Foundation.
Hey, I'm gonna walk again, Tony.
Take the money, Beans. You gotta take it. Beansy.
Random. Is he just trying to help? I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's just in a good mood. I don't think he felt responsible for Beansy. Like, why the sudden need to give him 50 G's? Hey, why don't you check your wedding ring first, huh?
Ramon.
Morning, missus.
Smart man.
Want to steer? Yeah. Now you don't. Now listen, driving a boat's not like driving a car, because you got no brakes to slam on and you can't make any quick turns.
I love that name. That's a dick move. Alright, guys. Just finished up with episode 10 of The Sopranos, and yeah, Tony definitely dodged a bullet there. So, I gotta say, I was happy that Pussy didn't narc him out, like, 100%. Yeah, he really did feel that bonding moment with Tony. Like, it was the old days, he respected Pussy, and for that, I guess that's the reason why he didn't give him up. And it's a good thing, too, because the witness eventually realized the error of his ways, although it was kind of dumb, the fact that, you know, he knows who Tony Soprano is, but he's never seen the guy's picture. Maybe it's possible he only knew him by name, but he saw his picture when he was with the detectives. It's like, that didn't click for you? Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say this, because then, yeah, bad things will come my way. But regardless, in the end, he realized, well, yeah, I cannot testify against this guy. So definitely a huge weight off Tony's shoulders. I don't know if that's why he decided to just give Beansy 50 grand. Maybe he was planning on doing that regardless, but hey, it also was really cool how he went to see his lawyer, gave him, he said 450 grand for Carmela to use at her discretion, no questions asked. And he had even made a comment, something illegal, and the lawyer was like, I didn't hear that. Like, that's the original Saul Goodman right there. That was great to see. I know that I'm sure there's been dirty lawyers and stuff portrayed in film, real life, over the years, way before Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, but yeah, that was just really giving me Saul vibes there. We didn't get any insight onto how Christopher was doing, but that's okay. I mean, last we left off, he was healing through the worst of it, so I'm sure he'll be back on his feet relatively soon, which is a good thing. We got the Sportings, we got the T1000 guy. Yeah, I do feel bad for him, but at the same time, he did it to himself. Tony warned him countless times not to do it. He did it, overextended himself, and now he's paying for it. And uh, it is what it is. You're alive. They didn't break your legs. They didn't end you. They took what was owed, and now you just got to try and move on from it. Thankfully, his brother-in-law is gonna pay for the kid's college now, at least. Because he's, oh, thank you, thank you. Man, he didn't do it for you. He's doing it for his nephew. Like, you're a degenerate. You got yourself into this, but he's not gonna let your kid suffer. So, respect to that. Outside of that respect, that's all the respect he's gonna get from me because, yeah, he's trying to hook up with a married, or he did kiss a married woman. And on top of that, Tony Soprano's wife. Not the smartest move. In the end, though, he did send the other worker to, go and finish up the house. I think it has more to do so with the fact that he found out his brother-in-law had gotten into it with Tony, and not so much that he felt bad about Carmela because he agreed to meet her again after already. So I don't know, but hey, better off stay far away. And I mean, cheating is wrong in any aspect, but can't really blame Carmela either, especially after, she knows what her husband does. And last episode, she's like, you gotta go get a vasectomy so we don't have a bastard soprano running around. It's so convoluted. And there was that little surprising sofa scene with Richie and Janice. Was not expecting that and did not need the Richie ass shot. But of course, Richie, he said it himself, he's an old school gangster. He respects the different authority figures. He's not the boss. He's going to do what he's told type deal. And then you got Janice like, well, oh, it should be you. And she's, I think I've said it before, she's like that little devil sitting on his shoulder giving him bad ideas. And I think eventually he is going to do something that he's going to regret. I don't know if it's going to be this season. Maybe he sticks around to next season as well. I don't know. But eventually he's going to do something stupid. Overall, though, another good episode. Still no insight as to that 3 o'clock premonition. But, yeah, it's probably just something that was part of that episode. So I won't dwell on it any further. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.